Hey there, Broncos country. How's it going? I'm here to bring you some red-hot news that's going to hit every Denver Broncos fan right in the heart. We're talking about the future of our legendary Von Miller, the man, the myth, the beast, known for his energy, his sacks, and that smile that lights up Mile High Stadium. The news comes straight from the playoffs, and I know y'all, just like me, are dying to know what's going on with our guy. So grab a cold beer, some nachos or whatever you like, and let's dive into this with passion, because that's what we do here in Broncos country. Today we're talking about Von Miller's career dilemma, and yeah, it's a big one. He's a living legend, Super Bowl 50 MVP, and even at 36, he's still hungry for the game. But the big question is, will he come back to Denver? Will he hang up his cleats? Or will he shine somewhere else in the NFL? That's what every orange and blue-blooded fan is asking. So let's break it all down, chat with y'all, and bring that fire only Broncos country can bring. Before we get into the meat of the news, let's remind ourselves why Von Miller is so special. If you're new to Broncos country or need a quick memory boost, here it goes. Von was drafted by Denver in 2011 as the second overall pick, and ever since, he changed the face of our defense. The man's a monster. All-time franchise sack leader with 110.5 sacks in the orange and blue, he brought that no-fly zone mentality that terrorized QBs like Tom Brady and Cam Newton. Who can forget Super Bowl 50, Broncos country? Von wrecked. The Panthers' offense with 2.5 sacks forced 2 fumbles and earned that MVP title. That game was legendary, and he was the guy who put Denver on top of the world. Off the field, he's a charismatic leader with killer glasses and a contagious energy. So when we talk about his future, it's not just about a player. It's about a symbol of what Broncos country stands for. So tell me, what's your favorite Von Miller moment in a Broncos jersey? Drop it in the comments, because I know Broncos fans got stories for days. Now, let's get into the fire, straight from the playoffs. According to the report, Von is committed to playing in 2025, but he himself said a return to Denver really doesn't make sense, at least not right now. I know, Broncos country, that stings. But hang on, let me break it down. Von's 36, but he's still got juice. Last season with the Buffalo Bills, he played in 12 games, got 3 sacks, and showed he can still mess with any O-line. The guy ain't washed, but he mentioned that the Broncos are pretty stacked at outside linebacker, and the defense overall is in a good place. He talked about our depth. Guys like Nick Bonito, Jonah Ellis, and Baron Browning are all holding it down when it comes to QB pressure. At his Von's Vision event, his amazing charity initiative, Von spoke to the media and opened up. He said he hasn't had any talks with the Broncos about a return, and honestly, he's not surprised. He's just keeping it real. With all the young talent we've got on D and the new direction under Coach Sean Payton and rookie QB Bo Nix, maybe there just isn't room for him in Denver right now. But hey, let me ask y'all this. Should the Broncos bring Von back for one last ride? Or is he right? Is it time to let the young guys shine? Drop your take in the comments, because Broncos country always speaks loud and proud. This news hits hard because Von Miller isn't just a player. He's part of our soul. He represents that golden era of the Broncos, with Peyton Manning, Demaryius Thomas, and a defense that made every opponent shake. But the NFL is brutal, Broncos country, and sometimes we've got to choose between nostalgia and the future. Denver's in a rebuilding phase, with Bo Nix showing potential to be our future QB and Sean Payton bringing a fresh energy to the team. Yeah, Broncos' defense in 2024 was solid, one of the best in the league, and that's without Von. Guys like Pat Certain II, Zach Allen, and our linebackers are putting in serious work. So the big question is, do we need Von Miller back, or has he already given everything he had to Broncos country? But then there's the emotional side. Just imagine Von coming back to Mile High, rocking the orange and blue again, hyping up the crowd with one of those signature sacks we love. That would give us chills. But realistically, his salary and roster space could be an issue. So what do y'all think, Broncos country? Is it worth bringing Von back, even if just for leadership and some strategic plays, or is it time to turn the page? The article from the playoffs and posts on X, like the one from reporter Parker Gabriel, show that Von's focused on playing at least one more season. He's not thinking about retiring yet, Broncos country. He said he's still got a lot left in the tank and wants to keep doing what he loves. He's open to playing anywhere, and that could include AFC West rivals like the Raiders or Chargers. Imagine Von sacking Bo Nix in a game against Denver. That would be a gut punch, right? Von also talked about Bo Nix, our rookie QB, and gave him props. He said the kid's got potential to be special and that he's excited to see what the future holds for Denver. That shows how much he still loves Broncos country, even from the outside. He's watching the team, cheering from afar, but also being real about the chances of coming back. So what do you think, Broncos country? Could you really picture him in another jersey without feeling that pain in your chest? Let us know in the comments. We know this stirs up some serious feelings. As we process this news, it's impossible not to think about Von's legacy. He's the guy who put Denver on the map with clutch plays, charisma, and a passion that overflowed. Off the field, Von's vision, his charity helping kids with vision problems, shows how big his heart is. He's more than a player. He's an ambassador for Broncos country. But Denver's future is in the hands of a new generation. Bo Nix is starting to show what he's got, and the defense is still a machine, even without Von. So the real question is, how do we honor Von's legacy while looking ahead? Maybe bringing him back as a mentor, a veteran who inspires the young guys, could be the move. Or maybe it's time to let him fly and shine somewhere else while we build a new chapter for Broncos country. What do you think, Broncos country? Do you want Von back as a player, a mentor, or do you feel like he's already done enough and it's time to move on? Drop your thoughts. We love hearing what Broncos country is thinking. This Von Miller story is more than just a decision about where he'll play. It's about what Broncos country represents: passion, history, and keeping one eye on the future. The 2025 season is almost here, and with it comes a chance to see Denver fight for a playoff spot. Maybe even more. That Week 2 matchup against the Colts, as mentioned in The Athletic, will be a serious test for our defense, and I know Broncos country is hyped to see what these young guys can do. In the meantime, we're left with mixed emotions. Von Miller is forever, but Denver's building something new. Maybe the best way to honor Von is to cheer for him wherever he goes, and support the team that's wearing orange and blue right now. But one thing's for sure, Von Miller's name will echo through Mile High Stadium forever. So Broncos country, how are you feeling about this news? Do you want to see Von back, even if just for an epic farewell? Or is it time to focus on the future and the new talent? Drop your thoughts in the comments, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's keep the Broncos country fire burning. And as always, go Broncos!